think I'm good. Also, I'm recording. We'll just leave it. Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve. That was probably the worst intro. First, we have whatever I was just doing. And then, instead of listen up, Rangers. Gotta get that enunciation on the R. Anyways, today in this Unimportant review, we have the Anime Heroes Chainsaw Man from Bandai Namco. And this is also an Unimportant review, as these videos are unedited. And they go up on our Patreon in advance. If you guys like to help donate, support the channel, make sure to go check out that. Link in the description. Is also Discord attached to it. And some other stuff. We even do custom prints and stuff over there too. Anyways, what I have here is sponsored from Bandai. So they were kind enough to send us this to review, which I actually haven't seen this one in person yet. For Chainsaw Man, I know I've seen a couple of reviewers get them in, but in stores I haven't seen this thing anywhere. Which I was actually kind of excited because I actually really enjoyed Chainsaw Man. As you guys know, I have the figure arts. I currently have everybody that they released for these so far. Skipping the Figmas, because like I said, I only really need, I guess I didn't say it here. Not sure why I use that wording. Anyways, main reason got these over the Figmas is mainly just cost. And then so far with the Figmas, they haven't really shown anybody that we aren't getting for the figure arts line, at least. So decided to keep the figure arts. I still think this one looks really gnarly. But having got this one, actually it was the only one out of the stuff that they sent me early that I unboxed early, because having heard some positive things about this from other reviewers, wanted to pop this out, kind of check it out for myself before I got into it. And I was actually kind of surprised with a couple of design choices on this. But real quick, for the packaging, you get the Chainsaw Man from the actual anime on the package. You get that on the side. Get him striking a pose. Pretty atypical Chainsaw Man pose. Got the crunchy roll up here. Some legal mumbo jumbos on the bottom. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's probably recycling. It's probably what, yeah, it goes in that. Yeah, I probably should put this in a recycling bin, shouldn't I? Anyways, we're going to Denji here. First thing that was instantly surprising for me with this guy is that his shirt is actually really soft rubber. And it's all the way around. He's also got some cat hair on him because he's been hanging out upstairs for a couple days. And then Casey's also messed around with this thing. And as you guys know, Casey is just a little over 1. And this thing's still alive. So that's positive on the durability aspect of this guy. Because, like I mentioned, this is soft goods, like super soft. So he's really squishy here. So it almost kind of feels like he's actually wearing a t-shirt. Which is neat because now you don't get any seam lines there. And also, for the blades here, it's not actual like paint scuff. That's just, again, it's kind of got a bit of a hair issue going on currently. But these are actually soft rubber too. So they got definitely quite a bit of give to them. So you don't have to worry about these breaking off, randomly falling off a shelf, which is the thing that terrifies me the most about the figure arts here, because everything's super hard goods. So this catching on the fabric on my table could possibly damage this thing. So I gotta be careful lifting it up and down. But some key differences you'll see between the figures is the way the chainsaw is set up on the arm. Is it doesn't actually go all the way through the elbow. It just goes to the elbow and stops. So, for the most part, especially with the articulation, he just has the single joint here. While with the figure arts, you actually get a good rotation, and then you also still get the bend here. But the figure arts, you kind of got to worry about the way you're positioning it, because, again, the way the elbows are. So, messing around with this thing, you kind of got to be paying attention. You also see, like, this one has the open mouth with the ton. You get some extra effects with it. But for the most part, outside of it just having more crisp, like, stylized details for, like, the outfits, it's fairly similar. Like, even the coloring. The shoes are even relatively the same, although it's a little bit boxier on the figure arts than it is on the anime heroes. The head, I would say, is maybe a little slim, especially in the neck region. And you can't really see the... Actually, I don't even think there's anything there for the eye, period. It's just black. Also, I'm just now noticing the chainsaw on the head's a little shorter than it is on the arms as well. I guess it's sort of the same with the figure arts, but it's a little bit more elongated than it is on this one. Same with the handle, sticks up a little bit higher. And the overall... Actually, the head's quite a bit different. Because even the detailing on the back of the chainsaw head is a lot different on the figure arts than it is on this one. Like, it's a totally different design. Which, to be fair, I probably wouldn't have even noticed until I go back to, like, really watch the anime to see which one's actually the more accurate one. I'm assuming this one, but it is there. Oh, actually, looking at it too, the mouth is... Jeez, oh crap, this thing is... Do I got all the hair off finally? Jeez, oh criminy. I'm sorry I left an action figure upstairs for like a day. Evil servo. Anyways, I'm just now noticing, I thought the teeth were fully enclosed. I guess they are. The way the light hits it, it almost looks like it's actually open mouth. Depending on the angle you're looking at it, but it is fully enclosed. Or at least designed to be fully enclosed. I wish they would have did a little bit of a black wash in the mouth. Just to really show off the teeth a lot better. I think paint job wise is my only real nitpick. That maybe being able to see the eyes would have been kind of cool too. But other than that, it's pretty much just a dude in casual work attire. It's a very clean looking figure. Which again, these are... I don't want to say are meant for a younger audience, because it's just like a lot of people institute like, oh, the figure's cheap and I can buy it at Target, therefore it's for a kid. Which the anime, I would say, is definitely not for a kid. So I still would say this is still a bit geared towards collectors. But for a collector that likes to mess around with their stuff a little bit more, I think this one's actually really sweet. Because even the tie is a little bit flexible. It's definitely harder, but you get a little bit of play there. But for its articulation, the head's on a ball joint, and the neck is also on a ball joint. So you get crap ton of play with it, which is nice. For the arm, can go up about that far, down about that far. It is on a ratchet, which is the only thing that's a little weird to me. For the shoulder, but going into the shoulder, it's a ball joint. Get the single jointed elbow. You can also rotate a little bit at the elbow. Nothing at the hands, because why would they? For the waist, you can rotate side to side, and it can also go back and forth. Because underneath, you'll see it has that dominable snowman crunch right here. Because of the shirt, it does flex it back into certain positions, so it only really goes about that far back. Forward, you can still get a pretty decent crunch too. It just kind of exposes the joint a little bit there when you do that. Legs, go outwards about that far, inwards about that far. Solid forward kick. Okay, back kick, booty gets in the way. Double jointed knee. Rotation at the foot, can go a little bit forward and back and side to side. Same with, you get a rotation at the top of the thigh as well. So overall, solid figure. Detailing, really, really good. I like the use of the soft goods for some of the stuff, for the chest region here. I say soft goods as in softer material than what you get on the original figure art set. He's also just a bigger figure in general too, so it's got a little bit more of a shelf presence. Is it as nicely detailed as the figure arts? fudge no, but for the price point, I think it's still a really solid figure. And especially if you're looking to pick up a Chainsaw Man figure on a budget, and you still want something that you can kind of pose yourself instead of just relying on like Presto statues or the prize figures, stuff like that. I think it's a really, really good option. And also, this could be a fun one to customize too. Granted, adding the blood to the chainsaw bits would be a bit of a challenge because of the flexible material, but you can get paints for that will flex with it. But maybe redoing the paint a little bit, like I said, showing the teeth off, getting the eye showing in there. Doesn't really require much. I kind of want to, if I do it, I want to make him like super bloody. Like over the top, gory, violent. Like he just came out of the Bat Demon is kind of what I want to do. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. So help us defeat those kaijus by chainsawing them in half. Subscribe, become a ranger today. We also got Instagram, Patreon, Pinterest, Facebook. Guys, like keep up to date with channel. Donate, greatly would appreciate it. And we'll see you guys in the next one. And also, oh yeah, before that, make sure to go check out our link for Entertainment Earth. If you guys like to pick this one up for yourself, link in the description. Or if you're looking to pick up some other Chainsaw Man merchandise there, again, make sure to follow the link. They also do free shipping if you buy over $79. Anyways, see you guys next one. Bye-bye. Oh, it requires a code. Make sure you use the code.